What's up, everybody? It's Prime Sports Media. What's up, everybody? Let me say, first of all, thank you for all of you that have subscribed to this channel, supporting this channel and sending this channel to where it's growing. And things can only get better on this channel. I'm going to improve. And I have to thank all of you out there who have subscribed to this channel. I've got to give you a clap. Thank you. Thank you. I do what I do because of those out there that are supporting this channel that is growing step by step. Now, let's get into what you came over here for. Now, there's rumor mills right now about Shedeur Sanders. Will Shedeur Sanders turn pro? Because technically he is eligible for the NFL draft in 2024. Let's be honest here. We know that Coach Prime has been preparing his son for many of years, all the way back to Prime Academy, for this moment of potentially going to the NFL. Let's also say this, and this is just me guessing and speculating, that him moving to a Power 5 is another way to prove to the world, as well as Shedeur Sanders, to prove to himself that he belongs amongst the best quarterbacks in college football. Right now in the Pac-12, they have him ranked at number 8. I believe he should be higher than that, but that's my opinion. You make a comment about what you think about that. But he's ranked number 8 in the Pac-12. And of course, they're saying that he's got more work to do because he's going to have to prove himself at the Power 5 level. And we already know that. But Shedeur Sanders is skillful. He's been working at this for some time. He has a great relationship with his father. And let me tell you this. I got to say this. He has a stronger advantage over most prospects in college football because of who his father is. We know that Coach Prime is a Hall of Famer. He is all-time great at defensive back, the best defensive back that ever played the game, a guy that could play man-to-man press coverage on you. Coach Prime knows all the tricks that defensive backs play on quarterbacks to suck them into throwing interceptions. With his father being a world-class, the most greatest defensive back to ever play the game, Shedeur Sanders has a strict advantage, ladies and gentlemen, because his father can tell him what's in the brains of defensive backs when they're reading the coverage and trying to intercept your ball and get you off your game. His father can give him the game more than any other coach in the country because his father was a master at that. I'm going to say this right now. Coach Prime is the most qualified coach in this country, the most decorated. There is no other coaches. There's a lot of coaches that are coaching who have no background in playing at the pro level, and some of them have never even played in college. Some of them are good tacticianers, but they can't get into the mind and soul and heart of these young men. Coach Prime has that skill set. He can speak to this generation like no other, and with his son being a part of this generation, he knows how to motivate him, but he's got an advantage with his father. His father has access to some of the best NFL players, receivers, and quarterbacks that can give him tutorage and help him on his arrival. They already announced saying that Shedeur Sanders may possibly be a top 5 prospect going into 2024 NFL draft. We'll have to see how it all works out. Of course, we have to see how Shedeur Sanders plays in this upcoming season with Colorado. He's going to have to prove a lot, but I think he's got the skills because Coach Prime is giving him all the top receivers that he can find through the transfer portal. He's building a team around him, and it should be successful. Now, let me show you the video right now, just a little clip of it, which was the video that caused this whole buzz around him possibly being a prospect for 2024. Here it is. Boom. You can see he's blessed with skills. He has the ability to get the ball deep. One of the things that they look at in the NFL is, can you get the ball down the field deep? Do you have the ability to hit the intermediate routes, the deep routes, the go routes? How do you handle yourself in the pocket? Do you have good footwork? Do you have good balance? As a quarterback, they have to look at your mechanics and how you throw that ball. Are you throwing it off the wrong foot, the right foot? Are you disguising what you're doing with the ball? Looking one way, looking another way, throwing the ball the other way, faking out the safeties, moving the safeties with your head movement. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, Shedeur Sanders has an advantage over all other prospects because he's already gotten some tutelage from yours truly, Tom Brady. That's right. Tom Brady has worked with him, with Coach Prime Time, to get his son ready. I think Shedeur is going to shock some people in the Pac-12 with his skill set. I think you can see him playing on Sunday very, very, very soon. Will it be next year in next year's draft? Will we see him in the NFL in 2025? We'll have to wait and see. But let you see some practice. I want you to see, I want you to see some practice video that I have of him. This young man has been working on his mechanics and his skill set for a very, very long time. Let me go back to the original video that I showed you that caused Twitter to go crazy and go into a buzz about the rumor of him being eligible for the NFL draft. And also they got him ranked at number 8 in the Pac-12. And they also have him ranked as potentially a top 5 prospect. Let's see these videos right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. As you can see, he's got the skill set. Look at his movement. This is something that he's really been working on, ladies and gentlemen, is the movement with the ball in hand, working on his hips, but his footwork, his mechanics and footwork is one of the things that I've been seeing Shedeur Sanders working with. Look at his footwork. Of course, you want a quarterback that can throw the ball and get the ball down deep, but we got to keep in mind he's got excellent footwork. Footwork is very important for a quarterback to work on because a quarterback needs to be balanced in the pocket. And this is another thing about Shedeur Sanders. He's not just going to be your garden variety running quarterback. He has the ability to run, but what I notice is that he can throw the ball in the pocket. And that's what they're going to be looking for in the NFL, that can he also throw the ball in the pocket as much as he has the ability to run out of that pocket? Does he keep his head, his eyes down the field, looking for the open receiver, the tight end? How does he feel in the pocket? Look at his movement. This young man's been working on this for quite some time. I'm very proud of what I'm seeing. Look at this throw right here. That's the thing that's going to separate him, is his ability to get the deep ball down the field, because that's where the NFL game is today. They're looking at, can these young quarterbacks coming out of the collegiate level, can they get the ball down the field deep? And most importantly, are they accurate? Are they accurate in their passing and their skill set? Look at right here. I want you to watch this right here. Shedeur Sanders is going to show you that he's very accurate. This is when he was at Jackson State, ladies and gentlemen. Watch what he does here. Look at him. He's in the pocket, and then boom. That takes accuracy to do what he just did right there. Just to throw that ball like that. Here we go again. Here he goes again. Accuracy. Look at this. Boom! He's throwing the ball within the seams, meaning he's throwing the ball when there's defensive backs covering his receivers, and he's getting it there, which shows he's got accuracy. And let's see him. Is this a deep ball coming, ladies and gentlemen? Is this a deep ball coming? Here he goes. Here he goes. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So he has the skill set, as you can see him practicing here. Now, I want you to see another video. This goes back to his earlier days, and here we go. Once again, working on the footwork. You're listening to Prime Sports Media, ladies and gentlemen. His footwork is excellent. Look at that. Now, this is when he was back in Texas, I believe, still involved in the Prime Academy, and he's running, he's moving. He's been working on this. He says, hey, I get up early in the morning. I work. Look, the footwork. What did I say? Part of being an excellent elite quarterback is not only the ability to throw the ball accurate, but you got to have great footwork, balance in your stance. And this is what he's been working on very heavily. You're going to see this in a video that I'm going to show you, where Tom Brady is tutoring him and showing him exactly how you want to square your body correctly in your stance when you're in the pocket and how you make subtle movements with your head and your shoulders, because this is how you get defensive backs off their game. This is how you get them to be off their game. This is the point of what you do to get these defensive backs to jump at the first thing while you're throwing it somewhere else. This is fantastic. Shedeur Sanders, I think, is going to be sensational. And here he is working out. This is his regiment. One of the things I noticed is that he has great work ethic. Where do you think he got this from? It's obvious he got it from Coach Prime. His work ethic is incredible. Here he is. Great work ethic, ladies and gentlemen. He's got what it takes. Now look at this. Look at this. Throwing the ball, throwing slant. I think that was a slant pass. Here go another. The guy curls over. Look at that. One of the things that I notice, and the NFL will notice when he has a pro day coming very soon, in my opinion, is that Shedeur is accurate and he's got a strong arm. So this is the young man that I think Shedeur, will he go to the NFL? Now, some would say that maybe he should play more than just 1 year in the Pac-12 just to refine his skills a little bit more. Once again, he has a great relationship with his father. Now look at this. Look at this. Deep pass, and bam. Now, once again, he has a great relationship with his father, as I said before. Let's see this right here.
Doing what? Playing with the same bag. What do you mean? That we had the same? Yeah. It ain't what you have, it's how you do with what you have. Yeah, but you can't get nothing if you ain't have it. Yeah, but if you have it and you had it and we had the same bag, like you said. Oh, I would have been killing them. No. Hey, they said Prime who? No, oh yeah. Stop. No, I'd have picked you up and I said.
Now, this is great between a father and a son as they're having a little bit of a rivalry talk. He's saying, his son is saying that he could have been great back when Deion played, and Deion is saying, well, back in my day, I was the man. So it's interesting to see one generation of a Sanders speaking to the next generation. And this is where the young man gets his confidence. We know that Coach Prime was very confident, spoke his mind, and he proved it on the field. He's instilling the same values in his son, which is why I think his son is ready-made for the NFL when he is ready to make that move. This is a very important point. Now, let me also, before I go any further, let me also put up here, this is very important to put up this statistic right here that I want to put up on the screen. Now, check this out. When Shedeur Sanders began his college career, his college football career as a 4-star commit, all right, and we already know the story. He committed to his father at Jackson State in 2022. With the Tigers at that time, he recorded 3,732 yards passing, 40 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on 70.6% of his passes. That's excellent that he only threw 6 touchdowns. That's what they look for in the NFL. Your passing rating, your ability to throw the ball accurately, have less interceptions versus your touchdown ratio versus your reception ratio. He's got what it takes to go all the way to the top. Now, let's play another video. This young man he just has the skills that it takes. Let's go. This is what Tom Brady. This is powerful. Did you all hear Tom Brady say, "God damn, that was great"? Tom Brady. As he watches Shedeur Sanders throw the ball, he say, "God damn, that was great." Okay, let's see some more of that, y'all. Let's see some more of that. He says, "God damn, it was great."
Oh my God, damn.
He's saying again. Tom Brady, ladies and gentlemen, is saying, I like the way he's saying that. He's saying, "God Darn, that was great. And you notice that they're working on his mechanics, the way he's throwing the ball in terms of being square with the shoulders properly, and his stance in the hip area as you're watching as Tom Brady continues to say, God damn, or God darn, that was great. Let's watch some more of this. This is fantastic. He says back shoulder. Dang, that was good. Tom Brady's showing him, he's schooling him. Shedeur is ready. He getting ready. Deep ball. He's got deep ball ability. Fantastic the way Tom is taking the time to work with him. I think he's going to be ready, ladies and gentlemen. With this type of tutelage, there's no players in the country that are getting this type of expertise afforded to them. This is the advantage of having not only the best defensive back to play the game in his father, Coach Prime, but now he's got, I think he's had Terrell Owens, Jerry Rice. There are great receivers that can work with him to understand how the receivers are supposed to run their routes. He's got a father that can get into tell him the mindset of defensive backs and how they go about trying to destroy quarterbacks. And now you've got Tom Brady, one of the best, if not the best, Montana-like quarterback to ever play the game, who's giving him some tips on shoulder movement, skill set movement that he needs in the pocket area. He's got an advantage. And it's just no doubt about it. And he deserves that advantage as far as I'm concerned. Listen to this. Look at this one. Fantastic. Look at the deep. Once again, I cannot help but continue to emphasize this young man, Shedeur Sanders, has a strong arm, y'all. All right. All right. Woo! Aren't y'all loving it already? I mean, this is fantastic. I love football. I love looking at the video. Once again, Shedeur Sanders, all he has to do is stay on track, stay focused, a mindset that is necessary to play at the next level. I think he's ready for it. Let's listen to him at the press conference. You know, Coach Prime is preparing his son for how to handle, because he's going to have to handle a lot of press when he gets to the next level. But listen to him in the press conference at Colorado, and you could tell he's just laser focused. He's shut out all the outside noise, and he's prepared, professional. He's ready to go. Here we go.
It's getting in sync. It's definitely situations on the field where we mess up just in practice, but it's definitely worth the conversation. What I seen, what he see, what we thought together, and then we just come up with a solution for the problem that just happened.
Hey, Shedeur, Mick Miller, Fox 31. Obviously, the lights are going to be bright this coming Saturday, but you guys have been putting in work for a couple weeks now. How excited is this group to be able to step on the field and perform in front of fans, as opposed to the last couple weeks you guys have been going at each other?
I mean, we're still going at each other, so it's the same. It's the same thing. It's just a bigger crowd just watching. But as us, we just take it like a normal practice, like we're going out there for practice. Like that's just been what the coach has been preaching to us. Like, treat practice like it's a game. Like, be mentally focused and things personally working on, and just staying focused throughout the closing and everything. Like, just have just mental toughness throughout everything. So to me, it's gonna be the same thing, same approach. And I know to a lot of teammates in the team that I worked with, like first group, second group, third group. Offensively, I know we're gonna be ready. Now defensively, you know, hey, I don't think they're gonna be ready for us, but we definitely gonna give a show.
Hey, Shedeur, Pat Graham, Associated Press. I guess you know, Buff Nation's been kind of starved for what you guys are trying to bring to the field. You know, winter and bowl games and all that. Have you noticed a buzz around town, around campus, around the community, just a different feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I went out to eat, and then I seen myself in the newspaper on the wall, so that was kind of cool. I'm like, dang, I didn't know I was on the wall in here. But other than that, we really just focus. I can't feel it because we're so locked in on like our job and our assignment and just learning the offense and stuff like that. So
one of the things that I want to say that shows you that this young man is very mature beyond his years, and you got to give Coach Prime a lot of this credit, is that he says he's locked in. He got excited about a newspaper clipping or newspaper poster that was in a restaurant, and he thought it was cool, but he's not getting caught up in the moment of the hype because he's locked in on the season that they've got before them in shaping this team. I think Shedeur Sanders has all the tangibles to be great at the next level, because I think what's happening is that Coach Prime is running this program. He's not running Colorado like a typical college football program. He's running it as if they are professional athletes. He's running it like a professional coach. He's running it and administering everything like an NFL type franchise. That's what you need, especially when you have kids. Let's be honest, a lot of these kids want to go to these schools because they want to play on Sunday. Education is important, but most kids are dreaming about playing on Sunday. You've got a coach, and Coach Prime, more than any other coach, and I know Nick Saban's had success. I know other coaches have had success in college football to bring kids into the pros, but there's nobody with the pedigree, the background. He is a Hall of Famer. There's no coach in the country that has his pedigree, that understands how to work with this. He understands this generation. He uses social media, he dances, he talks these kids' language, and then you're wondering why he's able to out-recruit people. And then there's a lot of jealousy and hate because Deion Sanders can relate to today's player, and that's the problem with other coaches. They can't really relate, but these kids can relate to him. Even though now Les can hear some more of Shedeur, shall we?
It's hard to just be around all the noise, and because I'm not actually around it like that. It's just football, home, school.
Shedeur, Eric Christensen from CBS Sports Colorado. We all saw the video of your dad meeting Ralphie for the first time. I guess it was late last week. Has he finally recovered from that meeting, or what's he said to you about it?
I mean, I got to talk to him about it, though. You know, like when I'm at home, it's just me time. Like we separate the, you know, dad from son at home. So I see him a lot all the time at the school. So when we get outside the walls, you know, it's a me time. So I got to ask him about it, but I know he definitely was scared, like whenever Ralphie ran back in the stadium.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Prime Sports Media. There it is. That's what he's doing. Look, I think Coach Prime has done a great job with preparing his son for the next level, but mainly he's preparing him for what he's going to have to go through in the Pac-12, because that is not a lead to play with. There's a lot of great quarterbacks in the Pac-12, a lot of speedy receivers, some very good teams, some USCs, the Utahs of the world. There's some very good teams that they're going to have to deal with. in the Pac-12. I think Oregon is very potent as well. And before I end this video, once again, thanking you all for watching this video. Hit the bell of notifications, subscribe to this channel, share this video in your community tab if you're a content creator. Thank you for supporting this channel. But let me remind you, for those of you out there who are thinking that you can play at Colorado for Coach Prime and you got overlooked in the JUCO level, the junior college level, or even high school, guess what? He's got some camps. And if you got children, little kids who have a dream of playing football, he's got camps for them. Watch this right here. There's Deion, that's the man. That's Coach Prime. Look at that, summer postgraduate camp, May 30th. Then he's got 7-on-7 team camp, June 14th and 2023 camp. Then you got youth camp, June 5th and 6th. You got elite camp, May 31st and June 7th. And then you got offense and defensive camp, June 14th. The May 30th camp is that summer postgraduate camp. Be there or be square. All right, y'all. With that said, I got to get out of here. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you continue to follow the channel as we're going to keep doing what we have to do over here. With that said, everybody, peace. Take care. This is Prime Sports Media.
I just need a moment to give a little more, to feel a little more. Before I open my eyes, it feels like I was chosen to give a little more, to feel a little more. Before I open my eyes, I just took the red pill. I've been moving different when they see me, watch they hate till.
Prime Sports Media, baby. Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
I just need a moment to give a little more, to feel a little more. Before I open my eyes, it feels like I was chosen to give a little more, to feel a little more. Before I open my eyes, yeah. Before I open my eyes, yeah. Before I open.
Prime Sports Media.